Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Singleness. If you're new, welcome. Remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If you're old, welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed all the videos that I've posted so far. Alright guys, so in today's video I am going to be talking about waiting on God for the right man. Okay, how to wait on God for that, or how to just stay clean and pure. All right, so if you wanna know more about the video, if you want to know what I'm going to talk about, keep watching this video. Also remember to give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for more of my videos. All right, let's get right into the video. Okay, so how many of you have been single for such a long time that you have lost all hope that you ever get married or that you ever find anybody to love you? Okay, how many of you are like the prettiest people ever, but you found yourself in relationships? Today you date, tomorrow you break up. Today you date, tomorrow you break up. Today you date, tomorrow you break up. Okay, how many of you have dated guys just because of desperation? Is that a word? Yeah. How many of you were desperate enough to not leave the guy that you were dating just because you wanted a boyfriend? Okay, how many of you were in a relationship because you felt lonely and you didn't, or because your friends were doing it and you wanted to do it, or because you didn't want to feel left out? Okay, if you've answered yes to any of these, any of these questions that I've asked, then you're definitely in the right place. All right, okay, so my other question is it wrong to be single for, let's say, your whole life? Your whole life until you're maybe in your 25s, or right somewhere late 20s. Is it wrong to be single for such a long period of time? And also, is it wrong to be chasing guys or chasing women? You know what I mean? All right, so I feel like this topic is really hard to like actually find the definite answer. Okay, it's just kind of hard, but let's break it down. Okay, so there's a difference between pursuing guys and being desperate for guys. Okay, there's such a huge difference between desperation and just pursuing, simple pure pursuing. Okay, pursuing, I don't know if there's like a, I don't know. Anyways, there's a difference. Okay, I have seen people that were interested in guys that were like, oh, maybe I should just try out and just ask out this guy. Like, I don't really know what this person is gonna say, but I'm just gonna give it a try. Okay, and they tried and it never worked out. And I have seen also girls that were not content with themselves and their friends were in relationships and they felt lonely, and therefore they opened themselves to dating any guy, to dating anybody, to just accepting whoever came in because they wanted to be in relationships. And I have also seen people that have been mistreated by guys, but they're so blinded by love that they cannot decide for themselves if they want to leave that person or if they want to keep dating. Okay, why is it so important to wait on God and to wait for God to bring you the right person? And how do you do that? Okay, does that mean that you just sit around and say, God, I'm just gonna sit in my room the whole day and I hope the most beautiful guy, the most God loving guy comes knocking at my door, and I just hope this person just knows that I exist and that I am in this room. I've been longing and I've been waiting for him, or I've been waiting for her. God, just give me the most beautiful woman. Like, I'm just gonna sit in here and fast and pray until the most beautiful woman walks in the door. Is that what it means to wait on God? No. What it means to wait on God is this: you obviously make sure you're putting yourself out there, you're praying about it, and you're finding the right people to hang around with. And let's say if you're looking for a godly person, you're not gonna be making friends with people that are not godly. You're not gonna be making friends with people that are atheists. Then what's the point of you even wanting to marry a Christian? If you don't want to marry a Christian, and if you don't care who you want to marry, then obviously, I mean, go hang out with whoever. But if you are settled on marrying somebody who's a Christian, girl, boy, you might as well just find the right group of people to hang out with. That's the first step. You find the right people to hang out with. You pray about it, okay? You pray about it. And during that, you know, that time period of you hanging out, you obviously socialize. You don't just, oh, I have these people that I hang out with, and you close yourself in there. Also, sorry, I have statements, and that's why there's been talking in there. Anyways, you don't just like close yourself in the door and pray, God, that's just this, you know, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Or you don't just like go to a group gathering or whatever and say, ooh, I like that guy, that God, I just hope he speaks to me, I just hope he, you know, and you're this person that never even talks, never even says a word, and you just hope that this guy comes and talks to you. Like, it doesn't work that way. You obviously have to talk to people in the group. You have to socialize. You have to step out of your comfort zone, okay? That is what it means to wait on God. To wait on God is to put yourself out there and to try your best, but to also listen to God's voice. If it's not the right person to you, obviously pray about it, and if it's not, you move on. You know what I mean? It's not just to sit, God, I've been praying, I've been fasting, this man is not coming. Like, you know what I mean? That's how it is, okay? And I've seen like our generation, most people, most girls, most guys, they're so desperate to be in relationships. That's why some marriages don't last that long, because you date somebody, you only know them for a couple weeks, you're in so much love, you agree to marry that person, but then you don't fully understand what marriage is about. 2 weeks, 2 weeks into the marriage, a month, 2 months, not even a year, it's over. Like, be careful. Just be careful. Learn to wait on God. Learn to wait on God. Being single is like probably the hardest thing ever, because you're gonna be around people that will be telling you, oh my gosh, like, why don't you ever date? You're so lame. Why don't you ever do this? Why don't you? But listen to your voice, the voice that tells you, the voice that guides you, the voice that gives you advice, God's voice. You listen to him and he tells you the right words. He tells you when the right moment is, okay? It's not just you sitting around and you know, crying and saying, feeling sorry for us, feeling pity for yourself, and think, God, oh my gosh, you know. And there's just so many people that try to live out a life that isn't them. You know what I mean? You try, obviously we all go through that stage where we're trying to figure out ourselves and trying to figure out what style we're in, or what we like to do, what we enjoy to do, that kind of phase we've all gone through. But there's just those people that are just like followers. They're like the disciples of people. The disciples, they just follow. If their best friend wears this kind of clothes, they too wear it. If the best friend does this, they too do it. If the best friend this kind of guy, they'll find themselves dating that guy. It's like sometimes it's worth losing a best friend for, if they don't give you good advice. It's worth losing a best friend for if they don't they don't see your value in their life. They don't take what you give them. You know what I mean? And I know that it's hard to live in a world where it's like people are constantly, you know, dating, people are constantly in a relationship. It's hard to put God the center of life when there's, you know, dating apps, there's what there's just so many. The world has advanced in so many ways that it's dating even seems hard. You just want to do it fast, and you just want to do it fast and move on. But the fast-paced life does not work. Let me tell you, the fast-paced life does not work. The person that you might be interested in and think you don't know that person. Let me tell you, you don't know the person. You do not know the person, okay? There's always a level of secrecy that person has, that they have never even told you. The only one that knows is God. The only being that knows is God, okay? Not even you, not even their grandmother, not even their mom, not even their dad know about it. It's just between them and God. So there are things that you just don't know about that person, regardless of how much you think, oh, I know this person, like, I know everything about you. You don't know everything about anybody, okay? And so waiting on God is like the hardest thing, but it's the most rewarding thing ever, because the moment you decide to wait on God, God will make a way for you and he'll provide for you. But just remember that it doesn't mean that you just sit around and cry and wallow and just be like, God, why have I been single for so many years, okay? And the longest waits are the most
precious ones, because once you get your price, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so much, so worth it. You know, has any of you guys ever gone on a hike? You've hiked for such a long time, which I just did that. You hiked for such a long time that you're just like, I can't do this, I've given up, it's over, I'm dead, I'm basically okay, it's gone. And then you're like, okay, no, okay, maybe let's keep going. And you have people that are encouraging, keep going, the price is good, whatever, the finish line is worth it. Then you get there and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I never gave up. You know what I mean? It's kind of how I see it with dating. It's like, it's not easy to find the right person. It's not easy, but once you do find the right person, once God brings the right person to you, it is worth it. It is worth the waiting. It is worth anything. It is worth it. So wait on God, listen to God's voice, and just be you. Okay, just be you. Don't I don't know, find the right people to be around, find the right company. But I hope you guys stay blessed. I hope any of you single ladies out there, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, with your hands up. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, guys, I think I'm just gonna end out there, because also I never really planned any of this. It's just going out there. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope I encourage somebody out there to wait on God and to love themselves, and to just listen to God's voice, and to find worth in themselves, not into materialistic stuff. Okay, stay blessed, stay tuned for more of my videos. Okay, this will get better. The words that will come out of my mouth will get better. And yeah, I'll be praying about God giving me the right words and giving the right topics to talk about, topics that most of us don't want to talk about. I'll be talking about them. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed every bit of it, and you've watched till the end. If you've reached this far, I congratulate you. All right, thank you so much, and stay blessed. All right, bye.